Autumn says, I tried Mono Black last night and it felt incredibly underpowered. Yeah, it feels like half the games are just going to be playing like a limited deck. I don't know. It didn't seem like realistic to me, but who knows? Nope. That CIV article PV kept talking about having a big picture game plan. What would that be for ban versus ban, for example? Just hitting your land drops and drawing more Shark Typhoons than your opponent. Cycling your cards aggressively to maximize, the odds of that happening, I guess. Try to keep Narset off the board, I guess. Try to sequence your lands properly so you can cycle the sensor. Alright, that works. I don't know, a lot of little things, like trying to like slowly pull ahead some, hitting land drops, using your mana, not getting wrecked by Narset. Not too sure what else, honestly. Trying to not draw all your Wrath of Gods. Omelette au fromage, oui oui. Bonjour, Hits Control. Comment ça va? How does the MPL work? It got canceled for 2020 basically, or reset it, and it starts again in... So there's the Mythic Invitational in 2 weeks. That doesn't count. It starts after that. It's going to be part league play. We're going to be playing... I know people were hating on the latest announcements. And I think one of the issues was people felt like there was not enough ways to qualify. Some of it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. A lot of it was like, I didn't bother reading all of it. It sucks. Like, literally people saying they didn't read and try to understand how the system works, and I don't know. It felt like a lot of entitlement and a lot of... But, if... Obviously people have reasons to be upset with some of the stuff. Hey Toxic Monk, thanks for the resub. And people are asking for like more simple systems, but I don't know. Anyways, the stuff that for MPL and stuff I think is pretty good system. Also, like during COVID, I think people are just kind of losing their shit and just, it's tough on everyone, and so I don't really know if the system's that bad or if, anyways. But for MPL, it's going to be like league play, and then our tournaments are going to count to like... The first draft they had was like not super great, I think. I'm not sure if I can share that or not. I don't think it's a big deal. I think the first draft had only league play count and not tournaments count, which was kind of odd. And honestly, they made a lot of improvement. I think also the league play was kind of like... The way they had it, you could get to a point where someone who was playing for nothing was playing in someone who was playing for a lot, and obviously you never want that to happen. Alright, they have a shark. So if I attack, they can just cycle. They might be scared though. People are usually not super scared in that spot. I'm kind of screwed. And they fixed that too, so I think the system's actually pretty good, honestly. And then, yeah. I want pro points back. Yeah, I want the old system back too. I think maybe after COVID, they might try and go back to like something more similar to the old system. I wish there were more clear ways that what a challenger was, and that it was what most... Well, that was not a real sentence, Conan. No way. I started reading that and I was like, what? mean, bringing back was Narset. Maybe I'll just say go and hope my castle can carry me somehow. Yeah, I mean, I didn't look at the number of how many people can go from like nothing basically to like getting in rivals or MPL and stuff. And I don't know how it compares to like the old, if you add up bronze plus gold plus silver plus platinum and stuff. I don't know. I also don't think you should expect to make a living off Magic. I mean, it's just so subs, honestly. Whether it's streaming or playing or... It feels like... I don't know, sometimes it feels like too many people think they... Like, it's not something really I like try to pursue actively or... I mean, the sad truth is there's the same prize money there was 25 years ago, I think. I mean, I'm not sure what the exact number is, but somehow the total prize money for competitive Magic has not gone up, which is kind of laughable. And like, I was thinking maybe like people were like, oh, you want to, we just want to be able to make a living of Magic, but I'm not sure that's what I ever want. I just wanted to be more money in competitive Magic because they're making way more money and Magic got way bigger, and it just never happened for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if someone has done that recently, compared how much Magic was in, what was the prize money for competitive Magic 20 years ago or and how much it is now. And then you have inflation, right? So it should be more. Me finally giving it to Watsy? Dude, I give it to Watsy when I have to. I don't know. I like trying to point out the good stuff and the bad stuff, not just all good or all bad. They may have just realized they don't need to care about competitive Magic to make more money. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely fair, and I think that every reasonable Magic player knows that they kind of, I mean, I don't think they care that much, or else, I mean, or they have a weird way of caring, I guess. Like, should I get a Neuro in a player, or should I make a 1-1? I can Uro plus have neutralize up. Maybe it's time to get Uro into play here. Then they're just going to cast a Wrath of God. They're playing a different version, though. Maybe Uro into play is bad. I wish I had mana to neutralize plus make a 1-1. Yeah, they also got 2 million in. That's like the other big one. Like they just got 2 million in prize money this year, which was like kind of, they cut prize money from tournaments. They were still running PTQs for these tournaments, and they cut prize money. So they basically kind of stole from the players, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not very. keep asking them when are we getting the the money, because I don't think Hasbro's doing that bad either, but I don't know, man. I don't really want to talk about it right now, I guess. It's a depressing topic. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as every big company, right? They're not making they're not making any gifts to their customers, you know. They're not just handing out free money if they don't have to. And I guess they feel like they don't have to because they're doing just fine and people are still playing. I actually kind of made a comeback here, I guess. Don't another neutralize? I'm kind of worried about Shark Typhoon, and neutralize doesn't really protect me against that, but it's good against everything else, I guess. I wonder how many times I would get fined for everything I just said. We're not supposed to put WotC in a bad light as part of our MPL contract, but I feel like as long as I'm not making stuff up. Finally joining the revolution against WotC. I mean, I talk about that stuff so people know. I also like don't want to burn bridges because I want to try to make it better at some point. And on people at Wizards who keep listening to me and not think I'm just like totally unreasonable and just want to see the world burn or something. Gross File is kind of a free card for I'm just bottoming because I'm just worried about Shark Typhoon at this point. I also didn't see if they topped anything with Castle. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not the people we know that works at Wizards that make these financial decisions and stuff, and that's probably the problem, you know? I mean, it probably goes like, dude sees that Magic's making more money, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing good. Why would we give them back more money? You know? Why would we add money to competitive scene if everything's just fine and our stock keeps going up?" Casual plays the main income driver, not competitive, so they have little incentive to invest in competitive. I mean, yes and no. I think I think just having it be there and having the dream and having the whole thing. I don't know. I think it's pretty important. Not just because I'm part of it. I think it's nice to know that it's there, you know, and it's part of the history of the game. And I mean, I guess a lot of people don't know about it, but also a lot of people that spend the most money maybe do know about it, and it's part of the reason why they're invested in stuff. Think yeah, exactly. I think even for people who are far from playing on the PT, they know it's there. They know maybe one day they can qualify if they try a bit hard or if they get a little lucky. And it's nice to know it's I don't know. I guess I'll keep it back up to fairy. I don't know if that's good or not, but I already have cast out for a shark though. Yeah, weird. I felt like I was pretty far behind at Narset, but then didn't really draw much. More lands. Oh no, I only have one left. Dang. My deck's not ready for cellular wreckage meta. Do pro players tend to have a gigantic stockpile of cards for all eternal formats by themselves, or is card inventory handled by their teams? No, I mean we each have our own collection, and depends. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some pro players have a lot of cards. Some pro players have very few cards. Some somewhere in the middle, you know. But we don't have. We don't like. We don't have just have access to like old cards for old tournaments and stuff. Wee. I'm experimenting with the Angels sideboard game playing. It's been amazing. Against who do you need the Angels? I mean, I have been losing to like some of the more aggro decks, but your best card already costs 5 mana. So I had a Gargaros for a few matches, but I cut it. So I don't know. It didn't make too much sense. All right, how did this sideboard lifestyle? I brought it out to Fairy. It was Morrow. I just got fired from the MPL. Well, that didn't take long. Oh well, had a good run. I'm just gonna take my window to play Narset's. Kind of the best card, like even if they play Teferi. Doesn't feel like that big of a deal. Kind of like 2/2 Crisis here, I think. I think that makes sense better than casting out a Teferi. I could be wrong. Is Bant much better than Blue White, even though I hate Bant? I would not recommend playing a deck you hate. Doesn't sound very fun. I think Blue White and Bant might be somewhat close in power level. I feel like Bant is just much better against an open field. Because you're a bit more you're a bit less reactive. You know, you have Uro, Growth Spiral, just never going to be bad, but... jamming AC is kind of ambitious. To me, it was not the scariest. I could say go one time. I can get back Shark Typhoon, and I'm kind of screwed. I don't know, Singo, I don't know what it accomplishes for me, honestly. I don't feel like it accomplishes much. Because they get back Shark Typhoon, and then I'm in pretty bad spots. They have one card left. It's probably not very good. This play used to be terrible, but now that the Fairy Time Raveler is gone, it's a bit more acceptable. Alright, now we're in a decent spot. Now we're like super far ahead, so I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm not even gonna attack. Because I feel like that's the way to come back in this game, is like owning me with a bunch of sharks. So I'm not gonna give them... Why not wait until they're upkeep? Oh, that's probably better.